Well, lots of important financial questions now at Japan Post after the big write-down you had to take on your toll holdings. So you've announced personnel cuts to reduce costs. What else are you planning? Maybe sell some assets, divest some businesses? What is your plan to go ahead?
I think our strategy is to try to expand our business horizon, not only in Japan, but to abroad. And we have the 146 years history. We were concentrating only in Japan, but since Japanese economy is getting matured, and I don't think Japan can continue to grow that much anymore. So unless we go abroad, I don't think we can get the fruits of the future growth. That's the reason why we decided to go abroad, and we decided to acquire toll company, one big logistics company in Australia. But very unfortunately, from the hindsight, the price tag which we paid at the beginning seems to be a bit expensive, so we wanted to adjust that price tag. But that company itself is very important for our future. Without trying to be active in the international market, I don't think we can have the great future. So this company, toll company, is going to be very important to us from now on also. But we just wanted to adjust the initial price tag by cutting some goodwill.
Yeah. I see. So you think it's going to pay off in the future then?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
So will this change the way you do M&A in the future at all, this experience?
No, we are going to continue. Well, when and if we can find out the good target companies, and when and if we can adjust the risk analysis, and when and if we feel this is what we have to digest, then we are going to continue merger and acquisition trials from now on also.
Any names at the top of your list?
No.
Okay.
Top secret.
My colleague Heidi in Sydney would like to jump in with a question as well.
Sure.
Yeah, Nagato-san, I want to talk to you about this. It feels like there are a lot of lessons learned about how you proceeded with Toll Holdings. You said it was rushed, you overpaid. I mean, was it a mistake? And how do you see the turnaround for the company here in Australia playing out?
I think, from our point of view, this company is very important. So yes, maybe, the initial price could be a bit expensive. That's the reason why we decided to write off this goodwill amount by cutting the goodwill amount, whole amount. But since this company is so essential to us, so we are going to consider this company as a platform company to expand our global activities from now on, so that they can make profit. We may have to say goodbye to some of our employees. We said in the public we are going to cut about 2,000 colleagues, unfortunately, which is about 4% of the total labor force. Or a toll company has been growing by the competitive merger and acquisitions activities by themselves. So their business lines, business units are overlapped somehow. So we are going to make those departments confined to the simpler lines, so we may have to pass through some organization restructuring process. By that, we are going to make this company very muscle-oriented company, so that they can make reasonable profit for us for the global business line.
Okay, but a big challenge right now, of course, is the negative rate environment in Japan. Since you rose to be president and CEO of Japan Post just a year or so ago, you've dealt with a lot of challenges. So what are you doing to improve returns in this negative rate environment in Japan?
We have a subsidiary, Japan Post Bank, and 94% of that company is making money only from investment. This Japan Post Bank is not allowed to make loans. So 94% of revenue comes from investment and 6% comes from fee income. So we have to deepen our investment activities definitely to make the better performance. And as you know, Japanese domestic interest rate has been so low, and this can last for a while. So unless we go abroad, unless we deepen our investment portfolio, we cannot show the better performance. So we have to go abroad more. So we are now diversifying our investment portfolio, not only sticking to Japanese domestic market, but to non-Japanese yen foreign investment. That's what we are now doing. Or even the investment fields where we've never got touch with, like alternative investment and so forth, we are now starting to do that also, so that we can try something new as the investment performance.